More ancient history jewelry stories. It's Friday, which means it's time for another birthstone video. And we're still in the month of March, so we're going to have another video about aquamarine. I've already touched on some ancient aquamarines, along with some more modern pieces in the form of 2 tiaras that were updated in the 20th century. It's actually really hard to find historical examples of aquamarine, despite it having a history that goes back thousands of years. What I did find is right up my alley, though. This is a carved aquamarine portrait of the Empress Sabina, who was the wife of the Emperor Hadrian. This was likely carved somewhere between the 1st and 3rd century CE. It's not certain whether it was carved during her lifetime or after. It's carved out of incredibly fine, very clear, water blue aquamarine, and it definitely bears a likeness to the many known statues of Sabina. The second carved aquamarine portrait started out as a portrait of Sabina, but was recarved sometime in the 4th century to look like Helena, daughter of Constantine I, who was famous for moving the capital of Byzantium to Constantinople in what is now Istanbul. She was also briefly empress while married to the Emperor Julian. While the first carved portrait is very beautiful, the second carved portrait is very interesting. The audacity of taking a portrait belonging to an earlier empress, having it recarved in the image of someone else, whether or not it was commissioned by Helena. We wouldn't dare dream of defacing art that was 200 or 300 years old nowadays. I don't know if the recycling of the portrait speaks of the rarity of this material during that time period, or if it was a way to try to establish a link to this earlier part of the Roman Empire.